woman, picking up my bags from the station, standing there face to face. I'd be lying if I did not say I love you more when I'm missing you. It's why I'm always awake. Believe me, it's true. Believe me, it's true. Believe me, it's true. Believe me, it's
Empty road, empty beach, I feel it in the air. Summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, sun goes down alone. I'm walking by your house, though I know you're not home. And I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and sunglasses on. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I can't forget those nights. Sometimes I think it was a dream. The way you made me crazy, the way you made you scream. And I don't understand what happened to our love. Babe, I'm gonna win you back, gonna show you what I'm made of. And I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and smiling at everyone. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Out on the road today, I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. Voice running through my head saying don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever, and I should just let them go. And I can see you, brown skin shining in the sun. You got your top pulled down and the radio on. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and Wayfarer's on. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone.
And welcome back to the 2012 Holden Cruze Cup Grand Final, Netball Queensland's exclusive coverage through Ustream Television. Darren Madigan here with you from sportscene.com.au. From the Golden South Jaguars, their head coach, Paula Stewart, and from the Logan City Council Wildcats, their head coach of the Holden Cruze Cup, Hilary Collins. It's going to be a huge match tonight. These guys playing off for the grand final for the upteenth time, Hilary. They are just amazing rivals, aren't they?
Oh, they are. And the semi-final, 2 goals between them. You know, I think it is going to be a fierce final. And I don't know. I really wouldn't like to pick who's going to win it.
All right, let's take a look at what's happening with these teams, these lineups. First up, I believe we will have the Tigers. The Cougars. Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars. Tiata Baldwin, a mainstay of this team, and she doesn't miss. Sally Butters playing at centre and wing attack. Rebecca Chapman, goal attack, goal shooter.
And then we have Chanel Dyer. Chanel Dyer's the wing attack centre.
Possibly the quickest player in the comp.
Oh, she's a nice player. And we have got Alex Feggins playing at goal defence goalkeeper. So, yeah, she's a nice tall player as well. Then we have Hannah Johnson. Hannah Johnson playing goalkeeper, goal defence. And she's one that's very deceptive. Bronte Oriole, she's in their reserve. She just finished playing the State League game. So they've had a few injuries and she'll be in there with them. And we've got Lauren Todd as well, goal attack, goal shooter, who's a nice up-and-coming young player. Heidi Wilson, wing defence, centre and goal defence. She's one that's come back from the AIS and is improving her form. Harriet Adset, wing attack, centre. Harriet was the 19s captain.
Kerry Barr, goal defence goalkeeper. This is for the Tigers now. Kerry Barr just returning to Brisbane from Melbourne. Lucinda Bell, she's a bit of a late entry, I suppose, replacing Tanya Lackey with a knee reconstruction. Sophie Croft, former Firebird, goal attack, goal shooter. Beryl Friday, goal shooter, goal attack.
We'll start at goal shooter for this match.
She will start at goal shooter. Jane Menzies, wing defence, goal defence.
Jane Menzies, she will start at wing defence.
Wing defence. Nat Parks, goalkeeper, goal defence. Presuming starting at goalkeeper.
Never seen her at goal defence, so yeah.
Laura Stokes, goal shooter, goal attack.
She will be on the bench.
On the bench.
And there she is.
Katie Walker, former Firebird.
The evergreen Katie Walker. Possibly the fittest player in netball, Australia-wide. We like to think so anyway, don't we?
Oh, she must be up there. They're just calling on the Cougars now. Tiata Baldwin, goal shooter. Rebecca Chapman, goal attack. Chanel Dyer, wing attack. Sally Butters, centre. Heidi Wilson at wing defence. Kate Bullen, captain at goal defence. And we got Hannah Johnson at goalkeeper. The coach tonight, Liz White, Amanda Vanderwell, assistant coach. Again, Cougars are back in, coming in nice and strong.
Alex Feggins, Lauren Todd and Bronte Oriole, now their subs just making their way out onto the court. The Tigers team tonight are coached by Amanda Stagg.
It's great to see Tanya Lackey out there tonight. She'll be doing stats there on the team. She went down with the knee reconstruction early in the season, and she was actually playing some of her great netball. So
Beryl Friday making her way out onto court, starting at goal shooter tonight. Goal attack, former Firebird Sophie Croft. Young Harriet Adset gets a start at wing attack, young Bowen kid. Katie Walker again for a former Firebird, starting at centre, and Jane Menzies, wing defence. Goal defence,
Kerry Barr.
Yep. And Nat Parks up at goalkeeper.
Lucinda Bell and Laura Stokes. They've only got 9 players. It's a shame that they couldn't bring one up to have someone else sitting on the bench for this experience, but they're going with the 9 that they've had all season, and we'll see how we go with that.
All right, tonight we have Vicky Wilson in the crowd, legend of the sport in this country, Rosalie Jenke, current coach of the Queensland Firebirds, and Jacinta Messer, who has a long history in this competition and is now a Firebird as well.
She does. This is actually, Jack's played for both of these clubs. She was with Cougars for a very long time and then moved over to Tigers a number of years back, and then has obviously since made the Firebirds. All
right, Cougars have the centre pass to start off the 2012 and edition number, I don't know how many, of the rivalry that these two clubs have. And we're off and running. And we're stopped straight away.
Katie Walker getting pulled up for contact there. Chanel actually saw the gap, and a nice intercept there by Kerry Barr. That was a very nice intercept.
Your umpires tonight, Di Cocker, Kimberly Foreman, and your reserve Ashley Severson.
Nice backup there from Jane Menzies. And Sophie Croft gets the first goals on the board for the night.
Ladies, what do you think? The sides look pretty good on paper.
On paper, both teams look quite good. I would say on paper that Tigers will probably have the edge. And they've had the edge for the last
2 years.
They have had the edge for the last 2 years, but I don't know what Liz White does, but it always comes near the end of the season and her team is just on fire. But at the moment, it's all Tigers' way.
Sophie Croft just with a defensive tip then, got her team the ball back. Well done, Sophie. This should be an interesting matchup, I think, in the goal circle down here between Beryl Friday and Hannah Johnson. Hannah Johnson, to me, one of the best defenders in the competition, I think. What are your thoughts, Paula?
Yeah, I'm amazed, actually, because, she's lacking a little bit in height for a goalkeeper, but her read of play is impeccable. And it's her timing in her jump. She's got quite good elevation, and, yes, she's a very deceiving player, and one of the quiet achievers always seems to be there. Now that's a better feed. That was a nice feed off Sally Butters, and Tiata gets her first goal. Now, just to mention too, Tiata could have been over in the in Fiji playing for the Pacific Series. She's Papua New Guinean, but she's opted that she is staying here for the Cougars, and as well as Chanel Dye could have been in with the Cook Islands, but she's opted to stay here as well. So a big effort for Cougars. They're here for their club, here for their region, and here for their team, so congratulations to them both.
And if you see a red flash going across your screen during the course of the match, it's the wing attack for the Cougars. Chanel Dyer. I have to admit, I have become a huge fan of Chanel Dyer. I think she is something else.
Yeah, she's an athlete, all right. We've sort of said that for many years, haven't we, Paula? Right back from when she was, when you were coaching for the Downey Park and had the Brisbane North Academy team when we were doing that. We said right back many years ago she was definitely a star in the making.
That's right, yeah. No, Chanel was in our had the 19s Downey Park team that year, and she actually got player of the series in that. And plus Hillary and I brought her through for the Brisbane North. So yes, we have had a bit of dealing with Chanel, and it's so pleasing to see that she's matured in the game, and Liz has taken her to that next level, and she's starting to really step up now.
Does she have the height, do you think, to play ANZ?
I think she's a nice, solid girl. She's got the strength there, and she's got the speed. And I think too that sometimes we focus too much on height. If she's got the speed that's happening there is some different body shapes that happen over in New Zealand, and we don't seem to look at that too often. And something like Tiata, she nice strong body there. She's built like a building, and she is strong and accurate in her shooting.
She rarely misses.
Yeah.
The other thing is too, Darren, I think just with your comment about Chanel and maybe looking down the line to ANZ Championships, I think we're going to get to see a lot more of Chanel this year. She's made the Queensland Fusion side.
Good.
So it'll be a really good test, a really good opportunity for her to get out there and really get some good runs on the board.
That's the same with Sally Butters as well. So Chanel and Sally, they're still quite young. They've been around for a long time, but I think they're only 22 this year. So they're starting to get into their game and starting to play well. And it'll be a good test for Sally Butters against Katie Walker, because I actually look at Katie Waters still being one of the best centre court players. But it's 4-2 now,
I've noticed too this year that the games that I've seen the Tigers play, they've been doing almost a Firebird situation with Nat Medhurst and Romelda, where there are games where Nat will be scoring more than Romelda, and I've seen Sophie playing in goal attack quite a bit, scoring more than Beryl at times.
Oh, look, to be honest, I think Sophie's a lovely player, but I tell you, I think she's had an absolute cracker of a season this year.
Yep.
She has just lifted to another level this year, I think. She's been fantastic.
I think she has lifted to another level, and for her moving out a lot more at goal attack, I think she's starting to get that speed happening. She's got the knowledge of the game, and I think she's starting to play very nice. As you said, this season, she's had a cracker, and her shooting accuracy in the season's been very good as well.
And at this stage too, we'd like to thank Holden, the major partner of the Holden Cruze Cup, for their support in 2012. We'd also like to thank the Netball Queensland and Holden Cruze Club associate sponsors for their contribution: Gilbert, Carina Leagues Club, Kedron-Wavell Services Club, the Logan City Council, and Game Clothing. And don't miss your opportunity to celebrate the 2012 season with the Mission Queensland Firebirds at their official celebration dinner on the Thursday, the 26th of July. Visit firebirds.net.au to find out more. Score 3.
No, it'll be 4-4 now.
4-4 now. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Just there, I think we got a bit of a glimpse then on how strong physically Chanel is.
Yep.
And not to mention too that she's actually playing on a still injured ankle that she injured in the semi-final.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and speaking earlier to Liz before the game, she also mentioned that Tiara was involved in a car accident the other morning. So bit of a shoulder injury from that, so it's good. Like, I mean, I think it's really great that these players are just getting out there and want to give it their all for their club, you know.
Yeah.
It's really good to see players having that loyalty and that.
I think Amanda Vanderwall was intimating after the match too that there were players with colds and injuries and all that sort of stuff. I suppose this time of the year this happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and it was both teams, broken fingers. You know, Jags had an injury with an ankle, one coming back from a kidney, one coming back from a knee. I mean, these girls, you know, they don't get paid to play here. It's all about heart and soul and playing for their region, and that's what they're doing, and they're doing it well.
Katie Walker is about to turn 34 in July. Can you believe it?
She probably won't like you telling people that now.
I think she's amazing.
She is amazing.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, she's possibly playing some of the best netball of her career, even in her Firebirds days this year.
Yeah, I think Katie just seems to be getting better and better every year, you know. As soon as she pops out a kid, next minute she's back on court and playing some of the best netball. She's got 3 beautiful children now, and she just keeps on going. She's amazing.
They'll be happy to know they were popped down.
Well, to be honest with you, you're talking about, you know, Katie having children and coming straight back. Well, I guess that's something that the Kiwis quite often do, don't they? Like, they go off and have their babies, and it's nothing for them to have their babies at training with them or sitting on the sideline at a game. You can see them on the ANZ.
Timapara George, I think, years ago.
Absolutely.
That's what it is, yeah.
Donna Wilkins.
Yeah.
What's she up to? Number 4, I think.
Pop them out too.
Yeah.
Straight back.
What other sport can you sit there and say we sit there and count the kids that get
Great shot.
Only in netball.
Well, it's 7-5 now. Tigers are having a little bit of a run.
I think Sophie's just showing so much dominance tonight.
Melinda Ashworth on Facebook says, "Let's go, Carina Leagues Tigers." Come on, Cougars fans. Where are you? Jump on Facebook.
Great backing up there by Heidi Wilson.
And a great drive too from Chanel on that one. And popped it in by Tiara. Nice goal.
Looks like T's got her eye in now.
Well, you know, Cougars needed that one just for a settler because, again, you do not want them to really go ahead.
Nice bit of defensive work there by Chanel Dyer up at the transverse line.
Actually, I think there's been pretty good matchups tonight. You know, with Sally Butters with Katie Walker. Sally Butters is starting off her netball career, and Katie Walker, well, we always say she's coming to an end, but she keeps on going. And I would like to see, you know, can't wait to see that matchup through the night. And Chanel Dyer with Jane Menzies. Jane Menzies is a beautiful player, playing for the Hunter Jaguars in the ANZ level a few years ago. And Chanel Dyer, it'd be good to see how she would go against her.
There's Beryl Friday just putting another goal on the board for Tigers. Beryl has come through the 17 and 19 years Queensland teams and Open Schoolgirls in 2011. She also was 2009 Australian Indigenous Schoolgirls netball team. She's from Ingham, so hopefully she's got some family watching via stream tonight.
That's right. Let's see the Facebook, all the people from Ingham who's supporting Beryl tonight.
And Beryl's also a former St Margaret's student, as is Harriet Adset, and where Amanda Stagg works actually. So it's nice to see some of these kids coming through and really sticking at it.
Beryl pops another one in, score goes 12-6, and it's that easy, people. 5 minutes and all of a sudden you're up 6 goals.
Well, I mean, Tigers tonight, the last 2 years, they have seen the finals slip by them, and they do not want to have it a third in a row. So, Cougars tonight, though, as you said before, Darren, they do the 1% right, and it's good that seeing the game play through, because usually teams by now would have called time, with a bit of a run that Tigers is having, but Cougars are trying to dig it in and go for it.
Zach Dawes would like to remind us there are actually 3 teams out there. He says go Team White.
Oh, Zach. You know what I think about umpires, but actually the umpiring tonight is, they're doing quite well.
You're finished for the year, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, that's it. I'll just have to try and do the good old suck up at the end of the year, before the next season. But no, the umpires are doing very well. We've got Di Cocker and Kimberley umpiring. They've been doing well all season. It's great to see them out here tonight.
Well, the best match of the season with the 2 best teams, you should have the best umpires. I think most people think Di Cocker is the best umpire in the state.
Well, I'm just a little bit disappointed not to see Di Cocker actually doing an ANZ game. I mean, she's probably the best reserve ANZ umpire I've ever seen in my life. It'd be great to see her actually take the court, so it'd be great if all Australia can get behind that and give her a game.
My word, we've seen her there a lot at Firebirds games. I'd like to see her actually out there on the court.
Oh, that's right. I would love to see it.
Some awesome defensive work there from Jane Menzies. From Kerry Barr.
Yeah, Kerry Barr's playing very nicely, keeping Rebecca Chapman a little bit quiet at the moment. Oh, that was a nice feed. Nice hold from Beryl. Yeah, beautiful shot. She actually has got a nice high release, Beryl, so contact by Katie Walker on that one.
Katie's attracted a few penalties already tonight, hasn't she?
I think that's the most penalties she's done all season, so it's getting a bit fierce out there.
And Amanda Stagg, the Tigers coach, getting quite vocal over there.
Amanda Stagg's always vocal. I love looking at Amanda Stagg when she coaches. She's very passionate with her players, and she'll rev them up.
Oh, there's Hannah Johnson out on the hunt. That would probably be one of the rare times I've seen her miss timing when she goes out looking for a ball out of the circle.
Yeah, Hannah Johnson's timing's usually quite impeccable, but on that time, that was a nice movement and change of direction with Chanel Dyer on that one. And T sinks that in. It was all net on that one, so nice shot.
Nat Park seems to be having quite a good season too, actually, but I think she'll have to keep her feet moving tonight if she's going to keep Tiara contained.
Oh yeah, Tiara's very hard to contain. Looking at Harriet Adset, actually, she's quite young, getting a little bit more court time since Tanya Lucky had the injury, and she's not doing a bad job out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thoughts go out to Tanya Hillier, as she's now known.
Yeah.
That knee injury couldn't have happened at a worse time right at the end of the season.
Yeah, I know she did it probably more, mid-season. But yeah, she was starting to play some nice netball. She's had the knee reconstruction now, and I have asked her if she's going to come back and play. And she first initial reaction was like no, but then she was like, yeah, I reckon I might have another season. So won't be surprised to see her back next year.
We certainly hope so. Coming into the final 30 seconds of the first quarter, score 18-11 to the Tigers, and probably a while since I've seen them do this to the Cougars. They tend to do it to other teams. Usually the Cougars' defensive work is so good that they tend not to get 8 points racked up against them, 8 goals racked up against them this early in a match.
What Sally Butters feeds are just beautiful. She'll see it, turn those hips nice and quickly, and she finds the spot. That was nice.
And Tiata, yes, there you go.
Okay, it looks like Tigers are pretending to... Katie is...
Kimberly's all over that one.
Yes, it was trying to be delaying play on that.
Clock stopped at 3.2 seconds to go.
So the ball, they have to throw. Yeah.
That was always going to be on, wasn't it?
Yeah. Katie tried to do that one. There's still 3.2 seconds and the ball had to be released.
Okay, score 19-12. It's quarter time here at the 2012 Holden Cruze Cup Grand Final. Tigers up over the Cougars. Time to go to a sponsor break.
Some cars we show cruising along ocean roads. Some cars we show... Some cars we show gliding over huge bridges. And some cars we just show. Introducing the new Holden Cruze SRIV hatch. Designed and built in Australia with touchscreen, Bluetooth, voice recognition and 5-star safety. The Holden Cruze SRIV. Hatched. It's not just a small car, it's Australia's small car. Go better.
Exclusive coverage on Ustream television of the 2012 Holden Cruze Cup Grand Final. Darren Madigan here with the coach of the Golden South Jaguars, Paula Stewart, and the coach of the Logan City Council Wildcats, Hilary Collins. Ladies, 19-12, 7 goals up, Tigers over Cougars. Must admit, I didn't expect that margin to be that big this early with these two teams.
No, not this early, but Liz White's already made a quick change. She's taken off Kate Bullitt and putting on Alex Figgins. I can't see at the moment if there's any more changes. It doesn't look like there is, but the ball was getting down there too easily, and Sophie Croft is actually playing a very nice game, so she needs to be contained. So, yeah, I agree with that change, and Alex does some nice groundwork. She's a nice and tall girl. So, yes, it's hard to probably take off a captain in the team, but something needed to be done, and it's all about, at this stage, winning.
Well, absolutely, Paula. I totally agree with you. I think, Liz really did have to look at making some change. Sophie is just really running the show down there at the moment, and they really need to tighten up their defence in that circle, I think. So, yeah, good change, Liz.
Zach, we really want you to go back on Facebook here because we want you to tell us on how the umpires are going if you think there's 3 teams there on the court. So it'd be good to hear from you again, Zach.
Seems to be lots of frantic chattering over there at the Lions bench. The Tigers. Tigers bench. Coach Amanda Stagg issuing plenty of instruction over there.
Yeah, they all seem sitting down and relaxed and ready to go, but Cougars have stood up in their team unity very quickly. They look like they want to get them pumped up and hungry and ready to go back out on court.
And the current premiers won't want to drop this one. Alison Pryor on Facebook says, "Hi, Beryl Friday's parents and family are watching it live via your Facebook feed. Go Beryl!"
Oh, there you go.
There you go,
So
Beryl,
big hello to Beryl's family.
And Beryl is absolutely having a corker for you guys, so there you go. Well done, Beryl.
All right, and if you've got any friends on Facebook who are trying to log on, Netball Queensland have gone and whacked it up on their timeline on Facebook, the actual link to Ustream television, so you can remind them that they jump on Netball Queensland's Facebook site, they can link through there, through one of the comments on that.
Well, that was a big call from Di. Nat Parks tipped the ball out, but it was a Tigers throw-in. So, again, I probably can't see from this angle, but it looked like a Nat Parks hitting the ball out. Looked like, a bit of a, was that a step then? No? Okay, Beryl actually controlled that very nicely.
Nice off-balance goal there from Beryl Friday.
It was, actually. Beryl is certainly really built into this season, into the HCC competition, don't you think?
Oh, yes, I think she has. She started off probably, you know, that bit of the young one, you know, hoping to get court time. And look at her now. She's there for the grand final, having an awesome game. So congratulations, Beryl.
Actually, for both of the young girls, Beryl and Harriet, to start a grand final against a team like Cougars, that's real confidence that Amanda Stagg is showing in them, don't you think?
Oh, that's right. I mean, Amanda probably didn't have any... Oh, that's a shame. Harriet tried to tip the ball, but she was in the air going over. You know, she didn't have much choice to put Harriet on because Tanya Lackey wasn't there. But to start Beryl Friday over Laura Stokes. Laura Stokes is a former A&L Queensland Fusion player who's been shooting really well. And but Beryl, every game I've seen her play, is starting to come out and playing quite nicely. So... you know, it's great for Amanda to have 3 top shooters in a team.
We should possibly take stock of what we have out here. We've got the best of the best out here. We've got former Firebirds, we've got A&L players, we've got internationals and Tiaka in that as well, and Chanel.
Oh, did you see that one though? Sorry, Darren. Oh no, that's all right.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I thought she was calling the other way. Hannah got up in the air, threw the ball back out down to Beryl's leg, and it was Cougars throw in.
And I'm going to say, that's the sort of intercept that I expect from Hannah Johnson. That's the sort of the calibre of player that I think she is. That's what we're going to expect from her. And there's a great ball into T. There's Sophie in defensively again. Like, she's just doing so much work tonight, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Sophie, you know, usually defends here and there, but tonight it's she does not want to lose this game, and she's doing some nice defensive work.
Actually, that was a nice effort then from Nat Parks. Very commendable, that one. That pocket ball.
Well, Nat's actually, you know, making the feeders think with T. So usually the feeders just put the ball straight in, but Nat Parks is doing some nice footwork around T and making him think. Sophie Croft is actually looking cool, calm and collected out there tonight, so...
She looks like she's enjoying herself, actually, is the way I describe Sophie at the moment.
Well, Cougar, oh yes, I thought that too. So T had the ball and it was like she lifted off the ground when she already had the ball, so it was a stepping called for T. But Cougars have to work pretty hard to try and get that ball in, so Kerry Barr and Nat Parks is doing a great job.
And there we go. Unusual to see Cougars not finishing off on those 1%ers. Like, there was a footwork infringement there by Sally Butters. Very unusual.
How good was that pass from Katie? Got a bit excited then.
No, you're a big Katie fan, Darren.
I'm a big mouthful of food while I'm at it.
Again, Sophie Croft, you know, getting a few little hits in there, but she's very, very calm in her shooting.
And Alex Feggins had a good go at that shot then too. Got up quite high. Seem to come down this wing attack side of the court quite often, don't they? They favour that side of the court.
Oh, Beryl, long bomb.
Beryl.
Yeah, Cougars aren't letting the ball go like they usually do, you know. It's they started off in the quarter letting the ball go. Long bomb from Tiara, nice work.
Do you think that could be I sort of think T might be moving a little bit more than she normally would be for them. It may have something to do with it.
T usually only moves if she feels like they need help out.
Exactly.
And instead of probably just settling a little bit more.
As you said earlier, quite often, particularly Sally Butters, once she sights her, she is happy to just turn and deliver from wherever. And I think maybe with so much movement from Tiara, maybe might be putting a little bit of doubt in the feeder's mind.
Yeah, I think it's great defence, with the Tigers, and especially in that centre channel. They're working so hard, Cougars trying to get the ball through, but Tigers are really shutting down the shot. That was a nice drive off Sophie Croft, and she finishes it off very nicely. Well, Cougars really need to get a goal in here.
We're out to an 11-goal split, 25-14. It looks like in back play, Rebecca Chapman's gone down on that ankle. She's apparently still struggling with a bit of an ankle injury as well.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, stepping by Katie Walker. Sometimes I think she's a bit too fast for herself. I think Cougars just need to settle down here and play the game that they usually play. They're starting to look flustered, and I don't usually see Cougars being flustered. Just with little passes like that should have been taken in.
I'd just be interested to see, and I wonder if Liz is thinking about maybe introducing Lauren Todd to the game. Just add a bit of variety in their shooting circle for them.
Yeah, it's. I think Liz was hoping that Alex might have been, the one that will just take over and hopefully build them up, but it's just not working there for them tonight.
Once again, we'd like to thank Holden, the major partner of the Holden Cruze Cup, for their support in 2012. And Sophie Croft shoots and counts. 26-14 with just under 8 minutes left to go in the quarter. We'd also like to thank Netball Queensland and Holden Cruze Cup's associate sponsors for their contribution. Gilbert, Carina Leagues Club, Kedron-Wavell Services Club, Logan City Council, and Game Clothing.
Mate, the Tigers shooting is just unreal tonight. Just can't miss from anywhere, no matter what the defences are doing on them. Yeah, little mistakes like that. I haven't seen it before with Cougars. Usually they're so precise with every move that they make. So
I'm going to say, had somebody said to me prior to this game that there would be a 13-goal split 7 minutes prior to half-time, I wouldn't have believed it.
No way.
I wouldn't have, but mind you, the Tigers have been waiting for this for so long.
True.
For so long. Major games they have lost. 2 grand finals, a major semi-final. Maybe this will be their time.
Oh, a little bit of a nudge from Sally Butters onto Harriet then, and she got pulled up for stepping on that one, but I thought Harriet did a good job trying to get that ball away.
I agree.
Oh, Nat
and
Parks.
Again, there she goes again with that pocket ball.
Nat Parks was hungry for that one, and that was a nice intercept by Nat Parks.
That's her second one that she's gotten pretty much in that exact same spot. With the Cougars doing pretty much the same move they just tried.
Nice hold by Alex. She's got nice lean there. Just needed a hold for the 3 seconds though. Falling in a bit early.
Good defensive pressure there off the line by Katie Walker and Jane Menzies.
Yeah, looked like they're putting on a bit of a centre pass wall on that one, but breaking, you just don't break when it's your ball. It's too hard to get possession.
There's a few steps there from Katie. That wasn't picked up at all, was it? There you go.
And another shot. Very well done.
I'm just amazed on this scoreline. It's Cougars are going to start coming back pretty soon, but it looks like it's all Tigers out there. It's they're on the move, they're turning, got the options happening, and there's no stopping them. Oh, that was nice work off Kerry Barr and Nat Parks. Even though Kerry Barr got the tip there, Nat Parks was covering quite well as well.
They make quite a good defensive unit and add Jane Menzies into the mix at wing defence, and it's very nice actually. Oh goodness.
Yeah, Jane Menzies and Kerry Barr, the groundwork that they do really helps then for Nat Parks at the end to really come in and clean up anything at that's in the back line. So Kerry Barr and Jane Menzies, just the groundwork they do, That was a desperation pass on that one with Beryl. She didn't know who to throw it to, but Alex was there to pick up the scraps.
Well, this is going to test the...
Katie Walker's on the ground on that one. Yeah, well, this is going to test them.
the coaching duo, the dynamic duo as we like to call them over the last couple of years, Amanda van der Waal and Elizabeth White. They are now 14 goals down. And it's not even half time in the grand final against their arch rivals.
Yeah, that was a big call then. I thought it was a Cougars throw-in, but again, we had a different angle, I suppose, here, Hillary.
Yeah. You got to watch those different angles.
Oh, that's right. So
it's coming out of nowhere, those things, don't they?
Yes. Now, just having a look at Cougars here, they're doing a little bit of a wall zone. Jane's gone back to her spot.
So don't get me started on that silly rule that doesn't allow the other umpire to call what they see on the other side of the court.
Nat Parks again, yeah, picking up the scraps on that one, so she's hungry as well.
And she would have been involved in the last few grand finals that they've been disappointed in, so she's probably very keen to get the win up tonight.
Oh, look, if they pull it off, I think we're going to see a few tears, but let's not talk before it's too soon.
Yeah, well, that's
it's only half time yet.
No.
32-16, that's a doubling of the score. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, Cougars can still get back into it. I think they are a quality team.
I think if there's a team that can come back to it, it is Cougars. But just how Tigers are playing tonight, I don't think they're going to give them a sniff at even coming back into it. They're on fire. But Cougars look like they're chasing the whole time. There's no dictation happening at all in their defence end. And Tigers are doing a nice change of pace. And nice drives coming down the court.
When you've got both the goal attack and goal shooter, Sophie and Beryl, nailing shots from absolutely anywhere, all net, you know, there's not much the poor old defenders can do, is there?
No, that's right. And even with the feeds down with Cougars, like they're getting frustrated with it all. Sally and Chanel, their feeds are usually spot on, but they're going a bit fierce at the moment.
Tell you who else is on fire is Alison Pryor. Go Tigers, go Beryl Friday. We're watching you live on the net.
Oh, excellent.
Sounds like Beryl's got her own little fan club going on. That's great.
Yeah, let's hear from more of Beryl fans out there.
It's great though to see a couple of country kids coming good, isn't it?
Oh yes, yeah. I mean,
Beryl from Ingham and Harriet from Bowen. It's really good to see.
And Betty Wise says congrats to the Cougars, the QSNL Grand Finalists and champions. Thanks to all for the live stream. It was great to be able to watch from the regional areas.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty. Great to hear from you.
Betty's from the Whitsunday Leopard Sharks.
Oh, there you go.
Fantastic.
I'm sorry, I am shell-shocked, absolutely shell-shocked with this scoreline. It's just not going Cougars' way whatsoever. That was actually nice from Chanel then. Didn't say die, and Tiana backed her up very nicely. It was just her pure strength to get that ball in.
All right, Katie Walker out of the centre. Sophie Croft goes long again. Looking for Beryl Friday, doing it easy. And Beryl shoots long range. And once again, we have 50 seconds left in this quarter. And before we go, don't miss your opportunity to celebrate with the 2012 season with the Mission Queensland Firebirds at their official celebration dinner on Thursday, the 26th of July, as the clock stops with 40 seconds to go. Visit firebirds.net.au to find out more. We're back underway.
We know that, we knew that Beck had a bad ankle coming into this game and looked like she just twinged it. I thought she was actually going to go off then, but doesn't look like she wants to come off.
All right, 30 seconds to go. Katie looking for another way in at the currently score 36-18 at the moment, a doubling of the score as Beryl Friday goes long range and
a rare miss.
Rims out. As Cougars on the drive, Chanel Dyer across court.
Oh, now that's the Cougars bringing it down, but Kerry Barr at the end. What a beautiful intercept.
Great intercept.
Biggest to go.
And the crowd did like that one. That was lovely.
And that's it. And right now, we're going to see.
The competition's been really strong, actually. We sort of don't know from year to year how it's going to go. So, and the last few years, obviously, it's been Cougars and Tigers for a long time now. So having particularly a top 3 in there has been probably great for all of us, especially us and Cougars, to really push us to have someone else to have those tight games. And that's without taking anything away from the other teams. They are getting stronger, but I do think it's going to take a bit of time, and we've enjoyed the run all the way along. Wow, that's it. 6. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be here for 3 of them. This will be my 3rd. How are we preparing? The same way we prepare for every game. Staggy has us well prepared, working on things that we've learned out of the last game we played, which obviously was against Cougars last week. So we always train hard, a lot of intensity and a lot of focus, and Staggy will outline that for us over the next half hour or so, I guess. Well, being in the grand final is obviously the pinnacle in any competition, no matter what level you play, and it's no different for us. Our goal was always to make the grand final. Of course you want to win, but it really is a step-by-step process. So being there is an affirmation of the goals that we set early in the year, and it really is a reward for all the hard work that we've done through the course of the season, and you know, we're really excited about it.
There's not so much to ask.
If I said high five, they'd know what we're all the girls would know what I'm talking about, but not really. No, we base our games purely on hard work and sticking together as a unit, and that's how you win games. And we won't shy. We won't. You know, that's no different for us. Superstition certainly won't get us anywhere. No. Well, I'm sure it means something different to all of us. Obviously, we've lost the last 2 years, so this year, you know, we really want to take it out. But in saying that too, each year is a new year. But like I said, individually there'll be different, you know, highs for all of us should we win it. So, but as a team, it's just like I said, it's just a confirmation that all the work that we've done really has been worthwhile, and all the time that we take away from our friends and our family and the things that we do and work, that, you know, that's the reason we train so hard. That's the reason we're here, and we're here for each other, and it'd be a magical moment for us. So we just can't wait for Saturday to come around. I'm Katie Walker, and go the Carina League's Tigers.
I think the competition has been fairly tight this year. Big contention for top 4 and some fairly close games for us. A lot of the players are old faces, but still tough competition. You know, like every grand final is different, and we take each game or each grand final and even each game approach it differently. So I guess we're not really thinking about how many grand finals we've been in. We're sort of thinking about the team that we're playing, what we can do as a team to, I guess, work on our skills and keep our consistency. Grand final is the ultimate prize, and I guess it comes down to who wants it the most. And the reason why we play is because we want to play for each other. We certainly play with this particular group of people, or, you know, we want to play with our friends, and we like to choose who we play with. So I guess to be able to go through the whole season and get to the grand final, it's just almost a dream come true for us. We love it. Superstition. I heard the girls the other day talking about sort of lucky undies and things like that, but you know, I guess the main thing that we need to focus on is our skills and what we do well, and that's what we'll be working on this week. Yeah. To win, it would mean that all the hard work and all the training and all the running that we've done in fitness and the effort that we put in, the time, it just would make it all worthwhile. And like I said before, we play.
And we're back underway. Third quarter, Holden Cruze Cup, the big one for 2012. Carina Leagues Club Tigers against the Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars. And it's not what we expected. 36-18 in favour of the Tigers. Never in a million years would I have picked that scoreline at half-time.
And never in a million years I would see Tiata come off. But yeah, Tiata is off with Beck Chapman going in at goal shooter, and Lauren Todd is on at goal attack. Heidi Wilson, I haven't seen her play centre all year. She might have, but Heidi Wilson in at centre.
Gee, is that really what...
Sally Butters down into wing defence.
And Sally Butters wing defence, and so those two did a swap. So yeah.
Is goal shooter really where the problem is?
I did not think so. I thought Tiata wasn't getting the ball to be taken off, but the coaches have to make some sort of change, because when you're down by that far, something has to happen. So they've gone for something completely different. They're hoping, I suppose, with two moving shooters, that's going to keep the defenders then guessing. So I presume that's the reason why that they've done that. I suppose I'm a big fan of Tiata, so I was just a bit surprised. But Lauren Todd shoots her first goal in.
She hasn't done anything wrong.
Haven't done anything wrong. But Nat Parks likes our tall holding shooter. And it's probably not so, probably needs to work a bit more on a moving shooter. So I would say that's probably the reason why that they've done that, to try something different. And when you're 18 goals down, you need to try something. So
here's the turnover. Here's an opportunity for Cougars now.
I think we need to give our friend Zach Dawes a chill pill. Fantastic umpiring this year and tonight. Fantastic, Zach. We know what side you're on.
Zach, what are you doing, mate?
Oh, Zach, maybe you'll get an opportunity in the next couple of years, mate. We might see you out here being on Team White. Look, interesting, Lauren Todd coming into the game. I'm not surprised to see her make her entry into the game, and I think she, if given the opportunity, I think she could do some damage. She's a very accurate shooter, and she's very athletic.
Well, I think she's keeping Kerry Barr a little bit more, working a little bit more.
Yeah.
She has got that movement there.
And you know what, Paula? There's an uncharacteristic miss from Lauren there, but it actually it'll be very interesting to see how the Tigers defenders do cope with the two moving shooters, because obviously their focus would have been on Tiata being a stationary shooter. So all their training would have gone into working on their set plays with a stationary shooter.
I mean, I would say if they get into any difficulty, the best thing that Amanda Stagg has got, Jane Menzies and Kerry Barr can play in the circle together. So that would be the move that they would make. So, but I mean, at the moment, Nat Parks is doing quite a good job on Rebecca Chapman. So, and nothing to panic too when you're 17 goals up.
Interesting, that second quarter was a 17-6 split. That's huge. That's great work for the Tigers, and it just makes things quite difficult for Cougars if they're going to try and come back from that. The court just seems to be so open for Tigers tonight, doesn't it? Really,
It looks like Tigers have got 12 players out on the court, and it's just all of them. It's the speed that happened down then with Katie Buchanan running down, taking charge, was very, very nice.
Katie Walker had something like a third of the court to herself.
Oh, sorry, Katie Walker. Still saying Katie Buchanan, but
is that her maiden name, is it?
Yeah.
I've always known her as Katie Walker.
When I coached her as Buchanan, so yeah. Sophie Croft has started still at the game now, and she has started like the first minute of the game, and she has not slowed down. She's my player of tonight, and supporting Beryl 100%, and she's doing a great job.
And realistically, it's all worked out really well for them. But Sophie could have found herself with a lot of work to do with two juniors surrounding her in Harriet Adsett and Beryl. So Harriet at wing attack and Bez up at goal shooter. So she's doing a great job. They're all doing a fantastic job.
That's right. Now that was a better drive off Chanel, but she just needs to place that feed that little bit better. Kerry Barr, that was worth having a go for. She just mistimed that a little bit. Oh. Just a last-minute contact by Nat Parks. And Lauren Todd. Lauren Todd's actually come on nice and strong, as you said, that you wouldn't be surprised if she does come on. She has got the speed.
Yeah, I just think she really just injects something different into the game for the Cougars, actually.
Yeah, that's short from Rebecca Chapman. I wonder if her ankle's actually giving her a bit of a worry. Well, Tigers going back. Cougars are doing a little bit better in their defence coming down court now. That Tigers did have to move back, but there's Sophie Croft. She'll be on the run. She's there by herself. It was a little bit too easy for Sophie then. That was nice.
At the moment, it's a little bit too easy for Katie Walker as well. She has the entire near side of this court near our commentary position. She is virtually being untouched.
Yeah, she likes this side of the court. I think she likes us talking about her. But, yeah, no, Katie Walker seems to be... Yeah. Katie Walker just seems like she's playing, you know, by herself out there. She's actually having a beautiful game, but her speed, she's one lady that's hard to stop.
Yeah.
It's interesting, though, because Heidi Wilson was always known for her high levels of fitness, and you know, she's just come back, returned this year from a couple of years down at the AIS.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to think that perhaps she would have been able to match it speed-wise a little bit better with Katie, but you're right. Katie does seem to have pretty much the run of the court.
I think it's just Katie's timing. When she puts it on, it's just like she does put it on hard.
She knows when to change pace. That was well done by Lauren Todd then. Nice take under pressure.
And from Jackie Allport, love the Ustream, go Tigers. Thanks, Jackie.
Throw in with Kerry Barr. I thought she might have been saying use of the foot on that one. Kerry Barr kicked the ball out.
Megan Gordon, go Keza.
Keza, I'd say that will be Kerry Barr, I presume.
There we go. On you, Megan.
So Heidi Wilson's lost her bib there and just getting that sorted out.
Yeah, Lauren Todd's come on very nice. So that was a nice change there by Elizabeth White. So, Chanel.
Work, Chanel.
Oh, beautiful.
Well done. Well backed up then too by Sally Butters.
You know, Cougars, even though I know that's a big scoreline, I still wouldn't rule them out yet. That's the thing.
No.
But, you know, Tigers aren't letting up. Rebecca actually needs one to sink in here. She's she's gone off her shots.
I tell you what, if the Tigers manage to let this one slip, the Browns Plains Hotel just down the road better look out. As they're on their way.
And there's another
one.
Sally
Butters coming in. I still like Sally Butters in at centre, but you know, they needed some sort of change to help bring that ball down. They needed a change up. Beck's missed another one there, so they needed to start sinking those ones in because here goes the run again.
We need to really be rewarding their defenders for getting those turnovers.
Yeah, the Cougars defenders, you know, they're bringing out in enough ball, but the Cougars need to actually finish it off. Timeout has been called. I'm not too sure who's injured though.
Looking for someone limping.
Oh, Jane Menzies. Okay, it must be. It looks like a finger.
Yeah, they're just a little bit excited over there in the Tigers huddle. I can just see the.
It looks like Amanda's trying to, like, you know, just more calm them down. You know, making sure that they're going out there doing their job. Making sure that they're doing their job individually and then as a unit. But they look pretty relaxed over there. You know, with your Cougars, it's probably a little bit more tense. But, you know, they know they've got a job to do. They've been here before, and I'd say they'll go out there nice and strong.
Body language says so much, though, doesn't it?
Oh, you bet it does. You bet.
You take a look at one huddle and then you take a look at the other one.
But, you know, I wouldn't say, though, that Cougars look like...
They don't look like
they still look, to me, like quite relaxed. They don't look panicked at all. And realistically speaking, there's still a lot of time to go in this match.
There really is, isn't there? And you never. But these two teams, they fight wars against each other. You just never know what's going to happen.
Oh, that's right. There's a great take then from Jane Menzies. Oh,
nice work by Alex Figgins.
Yeah.
Nice work.
I think Lauren Todd's put some nice variety into that shooting circle. Oh, nice work.
Yeah, that was the well-needed
That one
goal
needed
from,
to drop.
yeah, needed to drop on that one. And just for the confidence for Beck to get her team back on.
She's everywhere. She really is. Split second ago, she's on the other side of the court. The movement is just incredible.
Oh, great work, Sally Butters.
Sally Butters, nice work. Yeah, I think as soon as Sally Butters starts to defend Katie, though, she slows Katie down a little bit more. But
that was a first-class rejection, and Katie actually showed the appreciation.
Yeah. And again.
There's another one.
Sally's certainly leading the way, isn't she?
Yeah.
You know, in getting some more heart into it.
Well, it looks like the Cougars, though, just can't rattle those shooters. The shooters are on tonight, and they're showing no mercy, just dropping those balls in all the time.
Great drive there by Chanel Dyer. Nice
that's a bit more in form with the Beck Chapman that we know.
And you know what? It's not a bad time to be impressing either. You've got the Firebirds coach sitting in the crowd. So people like Chanel Dyer and that who want to impress.
A number of these girls on court now have just been announced into the Queensland Fusion team to participate in the A&L competition coming up shortly. So, you know, for them, it's a really good opportunity to get out there and show why they were picked as well.
Yeah. And we should point out too that Jacinta Mesa, who's also in the crowd, was a co-captain, I think, last year out here on court for the Tigers.
She was, yeah.
Oh, I can't see Jacinta Mesa. Where is she?
We'll actually have a picture of her very soon up on screen.
Oh, yes, I can see her now. There you go. All right, yeah, so pleasing to see, Jacinta Mesa with the Firebirds. So fantastic, Jacinta. She's actually my child's favourite Firebird player, so loving to see that she's here.
Hasn't she been doing a fantastic job for the Firebirds too?
Oh, Jacinta Messa's unreal. Just her guts and groundwork, and she's just keeps going. So I'm so glad that she's been getting a very good run this year with the Firebirds. So
and she's every bit of it too.
And now there you go, Sally Butters again, having a crack at it.
Amazing.
Her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to Sally.
Nice birthday present.
22 years old, so she's still got a long way to go in the netball. Well, this is a better quarter, though, from a more even quarter. So even though I might not have thought about the change in the shooting, it seems to be working for them this quarter, but they need to have a bit more than even. They need to catch up 16 goals. It's 44-28 to Tigers.
Oh, dude, it's tough. I mean, I'm just not used to seeing this. I'm really not.
Oh, and again.
Yeah, Sally's giving it all, you know.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Grand finals, just giving it absolutely everything you've got.
Oh, that's right. It's, it doesn't matter what the score is or anything, you don't get in, well, maybe these teams do, but you don't get into grand finals too often. So when you do, you make the most of it, and that's what sport's all about. You go right to the last whistle.
Exactly. Oh, Heidi Wilson comes through for a great intercept. Almost lost your computer off the table, Darren.
I was just hanging on to my coffee, Darren. I wasn't going to... Sorry, I didn't want to save the computer.
It's all right, computer. You're only our lifeblood today.
Yeah.
Now footwork from Katie Walker again.
So, where are all our little tidbits of information going to come if my computer breaks down?
Oh, they're all up here, Darren.
It's all, hey, there you go. Final minute of the third quarter. 45-29. We call it the premiership quarter, but gee, I think that was probably the second quarter just quietly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's you know, so basically now Cougars have caught up one in this quarter, but they've got a big task ahead of them going into the final quarter. Held ball. Here we go.
That was a good passage of defensive pressure from the Cougars. Force that held ball then.
Well, in both teams, I can't see anyone warming up at all.
Cougars looking for a way in.
Oh, they got to hurry though.
I was
They're
either
going to need
that or
to
it
shoot
was
and shoot.
offside.
Oh, there we go.
The clock has stopped at 4 seconds, and we're back underway. Need to shoot right now.
No goal. No, it won't count because the goal wasn't going through the net, and what a great call by the umpires because that's what I saw too, Darren.
All right, 45-30. The Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars are down to the Tigers, 45-30. At three-quarter time, 15 goals to make up in the final corner. Can they do it? Stay with us. We will be right back.
Tonight's live stream is brought to you by Netball Queensland. Holden, major partner of the Holden Cruze Cup. Go better. Carina Leagues Club, naming rights sponsor for the Carina League Club Tigers. Something special every day. Kedron-Wavell Services Club, naming rights sponsor for the Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars. Logan City Council, naming rights sponsor of the Logan Wildcats, a city of opportunities for families, lifestyle and business. Gilbert, official ball supplier for Netball Queensland, and Game Clothing, official supplier of Netball Queensland garments.
And we're back at the 2012 Holden Cruze Cup Grand Final. We got celebs everywhere. That's Rosalie Jenke. She is the coach of the Queensland Firebirds. Vicky Wilson, need I say anything more about Vicky? She's a legend.
Absolute legend. Loved playing with Vicky, and it's great to see her. She's always supporting the Queensland players and the Queensland sport. And there's my child Caitlin's favourite player, Jacinta Messer. So good old Firebirds. It's great to see her out here supporting her old team and supporting the grand final as well. So it's fantastic to see a Firebirds player out. And go
on, give us a wave, Jacinta.
Yeah, I tried to get her attention then.
Yeah,
but
we'll try to get her attention there, but I don't think it's going to happen. But look, it's just great to see her there. There are some people, myself included, who think she probably should have been a Firebird 2 or 3 years ago. But she's there now, and that is the main thing. And doing
Jacinta, we're telling you to wave. Good girl. Excellent. Trying to tell her she's on TV.
There you go. It's not like she hasn't been on telly before.
Yeah, she's just realised. We're trying to tell her that she's on TV.
It's all good, and look, it's just fantastic to see her doing so well this year. You could almost say she's taken over that starting 7 role.
I'm just so pleased with Jacinta. Not only has she been fighting hard and the passion that she has in the game, but she is such a great role model, and the passion and the love she has. And it's great to see Rosalie Jenke out here as well, having a look at the talent that the girls have got to offer in Queensland, and hopefully there's someone here that's impressed her for the future for the Firebirds.
Indeed. 45-30, 15 goals to make up in the final quarter. That is the task ahead of the Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars.
All right, there are some changes here, Darren. We've actually got Lucinda Bell coming in at centre. Katie Walker has changed to wing attack, and Harriet Adsett, who's had a great game. So congratulations, Harriet. She's now sitting off on the bench. We got Laura Stokes, who's come on at goal shooter, and Beryl has come off. And congratulations to Beryl as well. Everyone should be very proud with the family back at home. She did a great job tonight.
Absolutely. Couldn't have asked for anything more, could you? I mean, she'd have very impressive shooting stats tonight, I'd imagine.
Oh, that's right. And no changes here for Cougars, so they're hoping that what they had in the third quarter, which they caught up 1 goal.
It was actually a 9-12 split in that third quarter.
So
Oh, it was 2. It was 18 the difference. There you go. So they called up 3 goals. So Cougars need to show, basically have no regrets in this quarter right now. And just go for it. They've got nothing to lose. It's actually interesting too. I like Sally and Katie together. Think of someone. Oh, nice work, Alex. That was lovely. Lovely. If anyone's going to slow Katie down, I think Sally has got the nous to do that. So I'm kind of pleased that those two are together.
Yeah.
Together again.
Hasn't Sally just matured as a player over the last 12 or 18 months?
Oh, I'd say the last 12 months. She has. Looks like she's gotten fitter. Liz has done a marvellous job with Sally, and just her vision coming down court all season has been, beautiful.
I tell you, unfortunately, the goals not dropping for Cougars is proving quite costly for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They
need to actually start to get the ball in now. It's the percentages will count, and when they were getting, they've got to catch up 14 goals. They really need to start sinking the ball in. Laura Stokes is usually quite accurate. Did miss the first one. It's hard to come in the last quarter of the game.
Absolutely.
But she'll want to finish it off and finish it off well. A big call on that one.
Hello.
Jane Menzies. Here we go. Jane Menzies didn't like that. I didn't like that either. I thought she did everything right.
I must admit, I thought she was a little bit ripped off.
Yeah, I think Chanel was trying to come in, trying to do everything she can. But Jane Menzies, that was a beautiful intercept, and Chanel spoilt it by putting a hand over, but it should have been, in my opinion, at this angle, Chanel's contact. What do you reckon there, Darren? Hang on, let's go to Zach.
Johnson coming up with another ball. Fantastic work in there, Hannah.
Yeah, no, there's been some great defence that's happening with Cougars. They just need to start, to finish it off. It probably is a shame that, Tiata was involved in a car accident the other day, and maybe her shoulder was, hurting her a little bit, and
she also looks like she's got a bit of a cold.
Yeah, she said she had a bit of a chest infection as well, so that could be a reason, which is a big shame because I love how Tiata's played this year. I mean, against
Hannah Johnson.
Yeah,
well
Hannah just picks up the spillages. Except for it's been on this score now for a few minutes and no one has scored.
And very, very great player for the Cougars, Sophie Crouch, is on Facebook. Wow, shocked. Tigers on fire.
Yes, they are. They are.
Well said, Sophie.
Yeah, so sorry that you're not here, Sophie. It would have been great to catch up, but I'm glad that you can watch it, live, so which is really good for everyone.
As Rebecca Chapman puts another goal on the board for the Cougars, it's 45-31.
45-32. I thought there was one there.
32. Yep. Maybe 33? No?
Now, predictions. How much of a comeback would this be if Cougars can come back here from now? 12 goals difference. Need a few quick turnarounds like now.
Goal a minute.
I don't know if I'll mention that
I don't think I will either.
you might have seen what happened then on on the TV, and the umpire's not going to cop any of that, so she advanced the penalty.
Very uncharacteristic for Sally Butters, I must say.
It was. You don't see Sally doing that too often, but and we shouldn't laugh about it. You should always respect the umpires, and the umpire did do the right decision on that one to advance the penalty. But
let's not
sorry to giggle on that one.
Let's not diss Team White.
Or Zach will be on to us.
Yeah, sorry, Zach. But it's funny when I've got no part in it, and I can sit and watch. And Lauren Todd shoots another goal. So at the moment it is 46-34. Still that 12 goals. So Cougars need some turnovers quickly.
It's all right. You've got till March next year. I'm sure their memories aren't that long.
That was getting long for a held. Yep. And Laura Stokes. I'm so pleased to see Laura Stokes on the court. It's Jane Menzies is starting to get on fire.
She's working hard, isn't she?
She's probably one of the best groundwork people I've seen. Now, she's actually moving to Canberra, I think in about 2 weeks' time. So she's got her law degree and she's actually moving there. And so she's to Canberra.
And here we go.
No, Canberra.
More pressure then by Sally Butters to get another ball.
Yeah, Sally Butters is like a quiet achiever, isn't she? It's
I'm going to say she would have to be between her and Sophie Croft for Player of the Night. That's for sure. Here we go, people. We've got a ball game on our hands.
Oh, come on. I want to get a bit more excited. Let's go. Come on.
We did say all along, didn't we, that this will be a corker.
Yeah, well,
and who would have thought? They've surprised us all night, Paula.
Yeah, so come on. I would like to see a close game. I want Cougars to come back to get the crowd going. So let's go. You're not going to do it with that, though.
Things have happened. 2 years ago, I think I saw a certain Golden South Jaguars side up against a Suncoast Lynx side, pull back about 13 goals and lose by 2.
And here's Alex Feggins again.
Yeah, no, we did that. Yeah, we did that one time. That was amazing. I think Lynx forgot to play in that quarter, but yeah, you can come on a fire, but you can't. Nice work,
done,
Heidi Wilson.
Heidi
Cougars is one team that will never say die, and they would still believe in their hearts that they can still do this. Not many people up in the crowd would think that they can, but...
nailed that. Thanks for coming, says Lauren Todd.
All right, we've got 10-goal difference
and there's
now.
A timeout by the Tigers. Yeah, good move there, I think, guys.
Yep. They started to come back a bit on that one.
And I'll tell you what, if there's a miracle worker around here who can do this and bring out the best in her team and get them home, it's Liz White, isn't it?
Well, you have a look at their body language now. Their body language, Liz is in there, they're pumped, they want to listen, and they're like, hey, we've got 7 minutes and 48 seconds and we're going to go for it. You know, so it's...
Actually, it's surprising that even Liz looks very calm out there in that huddle, doesn't she?
Liz,
cool, calm and collected.
She's an old hat with all of this. She'll be, I'll tell you, inside she'll be feeling it. But she'll be ready to, to move the team forward and, wanting them to give everything that they've got in the last bit.
They've made up 6 goals of a deficit.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a very big 7 minutes 48 seconds, I think.
So no changes in each team. This looked like a little bit of a timeout called.
Timeout, break up the momentum a little bit.
Timeout for injury, of course.
I reckon someone's Sophie Croft has copped a whack on the mouth in the nose.
The problem is though, if she calls another timeout, they have to keep going. I think
she's got to come off. Yep, they've got 30 seconds to get off. So
she's checking her nose to see if she's bleeding.
She can't call a timeout or she's off the court. So that's how it is now. Only one timeout in the netball game per quarter.
No.
Come on, we want a game on our hands.
What if she's bleeding? Is there a blood rule or anything like that?
The umpires can call the blood rule and she doesn't have to come off on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Blood rule's different to a timeout rule.
Now it's the Tigers' turn to struggle to get the ball through that middle a little bit, isn't it?
Yes. So Cougars have still got a big belief. Yeah.
She is going for broke that girl. Well done.
10 goals the difference. 6.5 minutes to go.
Still a hard task to do, but I like... Oh, was that offside on that one?
Indeed.
Oh, it's like a whole foot. But at this angle, you can see it at a different point.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's it.
Could have been a bad angle.
Team White have a different angle.
Oh, nice take.
Oh, now that was actually a good move by Lauren Todd, but Nat Parks did read that beautifully.
I think Chanel just maybe took a fraction too long to release that.
Yeah. No, Nat Parks came in nice.
I'd just like to call on Zach for Team White's perspective on that. Please. Come on, Zach. Jump on Facebook, my friend.
And you were saying earlier, Paula, how deceptive Hannah Johnson is, and I'll tell you what, isn't she just?
Well, yeah.
You know, she's the smallest one in that goal circle, and she has gotten so much ball for Cougars.
Yeah, no, I think that's it now. I think Cougars had their little bit of a run, but it was a good timeout called by Jay Menzies, and Tigers have refocused and started to go in. And to Amanda Stagg's credit, she still did not change the team. She still had faith with the team that was on the court to finish this game through. So
I ask you this all the time, Paula. I'm going to ask you it again. Can Amanda breathe now? Amanda Stagg breathe now?
I still wouldn't. I mean, for me as a coach, I still wouldn't breathe. If you're this much up for the last minute to go, I would say then you can start breathing. But yeah, you would never. I would never shut Cougars out unless there was a minute to go, being 10 up. That was a nice move by Laura Stokes. Nice goal. She's come into her game now.
Yeah, they've started to pull away again a bit now.
Yep. Now, Kerry Barr, I mean, she's one that we don't kind of mention too often, but I still love how she plays as well.
Yeah, I agree with you there. She's been down in Victoria playing the past couple of years. I've heard people talking about.
Yep.
So she's...
Well, she's supposed to have gotten Defender of the Year in Melbourne. So,
okay.
yeah, so she was in the State 21s when I had the 21s about 4 years ago. And she was a beautiful wing defence, goal defence then. So when she was coming to Queensland, I knew she said she was coming and going to be playing for Tigers. I knew she was going to come in strong.
All right, now's a good time to thank Holden, the major partner of the Holden Cruze Cup, for their support in 2012. We'd also like to thank Netball Queensland and Holden Cruze Cup associate sponsors for their contribution. Gilbert, the ball sponsor, Carina Leagues Club, Kedron-Wavell Services Club, Logan City Council and Game Clothing. We'd also like to acknowledge our VIP guest this evening, Councillor Pigeon, the Netball Queensland Board and the Netball Queensland Academy. And don't forget, don't miss your opportunity to celebrate the 2012 season with the Mission Queensland Firebirds at their official celebration dinner on Thursday the 26th of July. Just visit firebirds.com.au to find out more.
Just want to mention, we said before in the State League that the Kedron-Wavell has been big sponsors and long-time sponsors for Cougars, but so has Carina Leagues Club Tigers. So Carina Leagues Club has always been there for their Tigers players in the region, so well done to them as well. That was a nice move.
You had an association years ago when you were coaching Tigers?
Yes, Carina Leagues Club always made us feel very welcome. They were very supportive with the team, and they're always here at most of the games, so well done to them.
What I'm not seeing over on the Tigers bench tonight, Paula, is their usual tiger everything. So their
tiger ears.
Their tiger ears come out.
I hope not.
I did see a couple of tiger masks up there earlier.
I'm liking something different. I do like the tiger mask. I think they're pretty good. But please, I do not want to see the tiger ears. They're gone. They can go. But don't mind the tiger mask out in the crowd.
That's a good shot.
Nice shot, yes.
Mind you, we should point out the very last Golden South Jaguars game, we had masks of Megan Rooney.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Megan Rooney, it could be her last game, and she had a whole heap of friends and school teachers come and support her, and they had made mask of Megan Rooney's head,
which was lovely.
Which was it was really good.
Cougars just turned over the ball again there. It looked as though Heidi Wilson had a bit of a slip and maybe a bit of a slippery spot on the court there.
90 seconds to go, 52-38.
I would say that Amanda can breathe now. She's done it. Cougars are pretty good, but they're not going to catch up that now. And congratulations to Amanda and her team, because how many years have they waited for this moment? And she's done it for 2012.
And haven't they done it in some fine style too? Right from the very first whistle, they have just nailed it.
But they have not relaxed at all, have they?
No.
They've just kept going every second of the game. I mean, have a look at them here. They're just going out. It's precise. Well, getting a bit mixed up there. They're fighting for every ball. They do not want to lose it.
Agree. Look, the level of professionalism from both teams displayed out here in this final tonight is absolute full credit to all of the girls and their coaches and everyone involved with their respective teams.
And just seeing Amanda Stagg, I saw her have a big smile over there. I think she knows now. I think she's starting to relax there, Darren.
It's finally settling in.
No, yeah, I think she's just starting to relax with it all. Beryl's got a big smile on her face and she can't stop clapping over there on the bench. They know it.
Beryl looks like she's jumping out of her skin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's still clapping and saying go for it, going for that last goal.
Yeah, 6 seconds to go and they are flying down there. They want that last goal.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's it.
And that's it.
Oh, look at them. Here we go.
The Carina Leagues Club Tigers are the 2012 Holden Cruze Cup champions, winning over the Kedron-Wavell Services Club Cougars 57 goals to 39. Congratulations to the Tigers. We'll be right back.
Some cars we show cruising along ocean roads. Some cars we show crossing salt lakes. Some cars we show gliding over huge bridges. And some cars we just show. Introducing the new Holden Cruze SRIV hatch. Designed and built in Australia with touchscreen, Bluetooth, voice recognition and 5-star safety. The Holden Cruze SRIV hatched. It's not just a small car, it's Australia's small car. Go better.
And a sweet-looking Holden Cruze that looks as well. You drive one of those?
I drive, yeah. I've got a nice red Holden Cruze, and I can recommend the Holden Cruze 21. I tell you now, the heated seats that you have on there is superb. When I do so much driving down the Gold Coast, so thank you, Holden Cruze. My car is beautiful, and the petrol. I mean, I save so much money on petrol because what a great car Holden Cruze is.
I've created a monster. All right, congratulations to the Tigers, 57 to 39. They came out in the first quarter, got a 7-goal lead. Second quarter, 18 goals up, double the score, 36 to 18, and that was it. It was absolutely all over Barbara shouting pretty much from that point as far as I was concerned, ladies.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, the first quarter Tigers came out nice and strong, but you know, I thought that Cougars could have come back in because there was still 45 minutes in the game, but Tigers did not let up. They had a great game every minute of every quarter. And they played 60 minutes of hard netball. Okay,
Amanda Staggs finally got up for a win. Katie Walker, you've got to feel for Katie. She's finally got that premiership. I don't know whether she's won them before, but because I remember from obviously the Firebirds days, but I know she's been trying for the last couple of years with the Tigers. And speaking to her after last year's match, it was, you know, basically what happened out there. This year, they know what happened. They won. They are the champions for 2012 and the premiers. And it's just fantastic. It's fantastic to see. All right, it's time to, we'll come back a bit later on for, after the presentations, for interviews with the coaches.